an immigrant from Hong Kong becomes the first non-U.S. citizen appointed to the San Francisco Election Commission. I want to make sure everybody understands this. This isn't make-believe. This isn't the movie Idiocracy. This is a real headline from Fox News. Kelly Wong, okay, a Chinese citizen, a woman who doesn't have the ability to legally vote in the United States, was sworn in San Francisco's Election Commission on Wednesday. And I'm going to say this again. She is not an American citizen, okay? She moved here in 2019. Do the math, Umberto. How long has she been here? 5 years, almost four and a half years. And now she's going to influence, Brandon, our elections. Okay, a non-citizen of the country can serve in government in a position of authority over the country's citizens. Does that make any sense to any of you? I'm going to give you guys the floor. We have a clip of Kelly Wong that our Kelly, who is a citizen, right, Kelly? Yeah. You're supposed to be here. She's going to play a clip of Kelly Wong after she was sworn in. And mind you, the FEC, Federal Election Commission, rules bans foreigners from taking any part in the electoral process at local, state, and federal levels. But as we all know, this is San Francisco, and you guys all know how San Francisco is. Apparently, she can't speak English, but since she doesn't have any loyalty to the country, hey, why would she? She can't speak English, but guess what? After watching this, after she was sworn in with the subtitles, you just play it, Kelly. Play this.
咁就其實喺2年前我嚟到三藩市嘅時候咧，咁我就認識咗好多原來三藩市有好多嘅權利嘅喎，好多權利係好多非公民啊、移民咧都可以享有嘅，包括咧就算你唔係公民咧都可以咧去做委員去影響政策嘅。好多時其實我哋華裔啦或者亞裔嘅聲音咧都比較薄弱，咁咧特別係識講中文或者其他語言嘅人咧更加少咧係有個代表性嘅喺個議會上面，所以我覺得亦都因為咁咧，我就覺得我好想代表我哋移民嘅聲音，其實我哋都一樣有交稅，我哋一樣對社會有貢獻。
Why are the captions in Chinese? If she's speaking Mandarin, why do they need to put it in English so that we could read what she's saying in Mandarin?
The captions could be in Cantonese.
This is a joke.
By the way, what? No, hold on, guys. It's not a joke. When I first saw the clip, I go, oh no, this is CCP TV. That's not a court in the United States. That's her in San Francisco. And I would ask, like, Umberto, you think I'm being dead serious, this is real. What would the native San Franciscans doing about this? Like, think about it. If this was here, people would be up in arms. But this is San Francisco, bro. Yeah. They're too busy picking up human crap out of the streets. They don't have time.
Humans.
And humans. By the way, because I'm gonna go around. What are your thoughts? Seeing something like that, and remember, she can't legally vote in this country, and now she's overseeing the elections in San Francisco. What are your thoughts?
This is pointing out the obvious. Like, we all know, maybe, allegedly, like, powers outside of the United States, they meddle in elections. You know, they like some type of candidates, they don't like some other type of candidates. But being this blatant, like a person that speaks Chinese overseeing the elections, this is an absolute joke.
Isn't it?
It's a joke. Like, I come here, and I always say, I wasn't born in America, but I was born for America.
I love that. That's a T-shirt.
That's a T-shirt. And I'm going to have to wait 7 years, like, after a legal process, living here and everything, just to vote.
Yeah.
Just to vote.
Yeah.
And this lady's overseeing that. What are we doing here?
It's 7 years for you to be able to vote?
7 years to be able to vote.
She just showed up less than 5 years ago, and she's like, you gotta watch, dude. And Kayvon, please tell me what you're going to say, because it's driving me nuts.
People don't know this, but in California, they have these Chinese birthing tourism where these whole hotels were shut down. They thought it looks like a hotel on the outside, but all the rooms have been rented out. There's medical care in there. Chinese women come 6 months pregnant on a 1 month little vacation.
Holy crap.
They put them in the hotel, and then they dodge it. They try not to get caught, and then they have their baby in this hotel. It's called birthing tourism. And the babies are there. So China's buying up our farmland. You know about that. China's having birthing tourism, and now they're holding electoral office. And I gotta hand it to the Chinese immigrants. They're hard workers. Most people try to get like a job up in the floors and work their way up. They're like, no, we're gonna come in above you, like just top level.
Brandon, what do you think?
Yeah, it's the least surprising thing ever for what's going on with California right now. You know, like I think the people of California have the term Stockholm syndrome right now. You know, where you almost you love your captor.
Yeah.
So, but I think they're slowly starting to pull away from it. You know, we hear people that used to vote liberal saying that, all right, like now this is the final straw. This is crazy. But you know, it keeps getting more and more blatant when it comes to the lines that California is pushing. And the thing with California is, you know, like a lot of people who are Republican like say, oh yeah, screw California, get rid of California, but no, I'd say not so fast, because California, that's like almost 20% of our GDP. You know, it would be the 4th largest country in the world if it was its own country.
Jeez.
And so, I mean, I say somebody who actually can get popular enough to win needs to run in California. You know, I think Newsom's done after this term. You know, he can't go anymore. So
he's not going anymore because you know exactly where he's going.
Yeah, we just need somebody solid to come along and save California, because, you know, it's the richest state in the richest country in the world. So it's very important for the U.S. It's very important for our GDP.
Can I press you on this,
Yeah,
Brandon?
go ahead.
Can it be fixed? I don't think it can be fixed. I lived the majority of my time in the States, in California, 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't think it can be fixed. I don't think it can be fixed. There's no way you can
Would
fix
you say it was
California.
good when Schwarzenegger was there compared to what it is now?
It was better. It was better. I was
Dude,
there.
2008, peak California.
Yeah, so why can't it get back to that?
Because things, like, they get progressively worse all the time.
Because you know, I think it is. I think, I think as a country, everybody, and I get it, the future looks bright, and I hope to God it does. And Rob, I'm going to come to you, bro.
Oh, thanks for touching me.
No, you're welcome. But I think it's going to be very dark before the light, and what they've done, dude, the damage has been done. I know everybody's talking about right now, we're scrambling for anything with the border, anything like this type of shit is danger, bro. Do you understand how this is how civil wars, this turns into, she's not from here, you know, what is she going to be influencing? Who are you going to be letting in? Who do you have your loyalties to? This is, bro, this is scary as shit if it's happening there, and I think it's going to keep continuing, because if the Dems win the presidency, if they don't do some shocking shit to stop Trump, because that Trump train is going hard, whoever gets in, Gavin, Michelle, or whatever, it's going to keep going, okay? And Rob, say what you're going to say, because I want to say...
Sure. So she is an illegal... Well, not... I'm sorry.
So wait, is she illegal?
Sorry. That was... No. I was hearing illegal and talking about illegal...
Is she illegal? Is she... What is she, on a visa?
She's not a citizen of the United States, but she does speak English.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
I don't want to minimize that she is not a U.S. citizen. That is, a non-citizen should not be in this position of being in charge of... But she does speak English, and that is... that video that we showed, I found a photo of her being sworn in from February 14th. I sent it to Kelly, and she's pulling it up here. This is from the New York Post. Kelly Wong, an immigration rights activist who came to the U.S. in 2019 from Hong Kong for graduate studies, was unanimously appointed by San Francisco's Board of Supervisors to the city's election commission on February 14th. So that was the speech. Her speaking in Mandarin was her in the United States, but she also does speak English.
And guess what? Hold on. She can speak 9 languages. I don't give a damn.
I know.
You're not supposed to be here.
But I think we do need to provide facts. When we go, well, I don't even know if she speaks English. Play this clip. We also have to go, okay, no, she is fluent in English.
But here's my thing.
However, she is a non-citizen.
But that video, why is she speaking China?
That's a great question.
That's going back to China. I'm like, hey, bitch, we won. We're in.
Okay, so what really bothers me about this, and this goes to what you're saying, Humberto,
yeah, because I know you're
is that California voters approved a measure in 2020 to eliminate the citizenship requirement to sit on San Francisco boards. So this was voted by the California residents. So the question becomes, who's voting for this? What's wrong with them? Are people not paying attention when they're going into the voting booth? Do they not understand the significance of what their vote casts and what results from not voting? Imagine being somebody in San Francisco right now and being pissed at this and then going, wait a minute, in 2020 I could have voted on this to make sure that it didn't happen, and they didn't. And then who are the people that are voting this in?
Alberto, I'm going to go right to you, but remember, and I already said this, the Federal Election Commission, FEC, bans foreigners. This is federal level. I understand, fuck the state, sorry for my language, but taking part, they cannot be involved in the electoral process at local, state, and federal levels. Bro, this is illegal. You can't do this.
Well, the scary thing is, whatever California does, eventually other states start adopting. So they're always the carrier pigeon that goes out first.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
and you nailed it, Humberto, and I want to hear what you have to say. Guys, this is what they do. They're brilliant at what they do. They push, we talk shit, they slow down.
Yeah.
They wait. They wait. Okay, they're done with that. They go further. We're never going to get back to this part. She is the initiator. She's the first one to do it. it ain't gonna stop, bro. What are you gonna say?
Okay, she might speak English,
Yeah, she does. Whatever.
chose not
I
to.
haven't heard it.
but the thing that gets me riled up.
Yeah.
Is she's from China? Communist China. They don't speak freedom there, dude.
I know,
They don't speak freedom. Like, it's a communist dictatorship. What? Dude, she doesn't know anything about democracy.
I love that you
Neither
said
does
that.
Newsom.
Huh?
Neither does Newsom.
Yeah, I love. By the way,
And what's
Good
parading,
point.
yeah,
like the Chinese
exactly.
around.
By the way, first of
You
all,
know
and
what? Let's get rid of
I forgot to
California.
say this. I forgot
No,
to say this.
we can't have
Amazing
that
hair.
attitude.
Amazing hair. It kind of looks like mine.
Great
Love
hair.
it.
Same
We can
style.
put that.
You're
But
the best thing to come out of California.
I love you. I love you. So guess what she said, guys? She said on her LinkedIn, Rob, she goes, I have devoted my career to championing immigrant rights and equity and inclusion. There
it
goes the
is.
word.
The
Here we go,
magic
boys and girls.
Yep.
Equity is the new word for socialism, and some would say communism, right? Where the governments control the economy to ensure everyone has the same outcome. And diversity and inclusion are used to appoint, here we go, appoint leaders and then silence or eliminate anyone who disagrees. And you guys want to, let's be real. You know what stood out to me most of the story, and I think you mentioned it, and you mentioned one too. China, okay? China, once again, proves that it owns our asses as a nation, okay? Let's take a step back. It unleashed COVID, okay, in 2020 that killed millions of people with zero accountability to this day. It flies spy balloons all over the country, no consequences, nobody says anything. It buys land, like you said, Kayvon, all over the United States, including, I think it's 400,000, think about that, guys, acres of farmland, some of them next to our military bases. That's whatever. They have carte blanche to do whatever. Nobody cares. And we let tens of thousands of Chinese illegal immigrants into this country. And you just said it. What a coincidence. All this happens 3 months after Gavin Newsom was blowing Xi in San Francisco.
First time they clean up San Francisco.
Dude, by the way, what happened to those homeless people that they got rid of?
They put them on their- no.
They burned them. They just put them
I think they're in Seattle.
Can I add to that list?
Go!
TikTok. It's destroying our youth.
Yeah.
It's destroying
100%.
our youth. That's a Chinese super weapon. I'm going to say it here. It's
You're
a
right.
Chinese super weapon.
You're right.
And I'll add
dude,
to the list too. Chinese send their students to our schools to
As
learn
spies.
from us, and they come in as spies.
Bro, and
Yeah,
this.
but the Chinese TikTok's not like the American TikTok,
No.
right? According to what I've read on the internets, and I believe everything that I read there.
Internets,
So
yeah.
it's that they populate like academic videos for the children of China to learn. But then in America, the algorithm is like, hey, watch a kid eat bleach.
Eat a Thai kill yourself. Bro, and mind you guys, we are at war. To me, we are at war with China, but it's not a boom, bombs, and missiles.
No.
These guys are playing chess. We're playing chess. Oh, Xi.
Vinny, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I gotta say, so I think it's a little bit of like a misread. I think that the people we're at war with is the globalists, because like China, China's really insignificant in the big picture. I don't see China as a threat. I see the globalists as the biggest threat, and the globalists are the ones that are attacking California. They're the ones that are corrupting these politicians and having them do things that look like they're being compromised by China. Because what better way to weaken America than to go after the two biggest states that are the biggest power hubs? They're attacking California through like legislation and politics. They're attacking Texas
Very
through
good
immigration.
point. Very good point. They're letting them. They're using. I'm pretty
all
sure
roads
China's
lead
like,
back-
we're all in with you. Yeah, we'll do whatever you guys want. Because I do believe that. But Brett, finish your thought. 'cause I
So
wanna
yeah,
say
it was
something.
the globalists that actually did what they did to China. So they use China as a testing ground to do what they're trying to do to America. So they create like a technocratic state in China. They're trying to do that to America. So technocracy, globalism, sort of sit the same as each other. And so China was actually the victim of the globalists, and now they're trying to use China as like the scapegoat for what they're doing to
Well, I mean,
us.
what a brilliant, what a great point, and what a brilliant tactic.
Yeah.
If it's true, what a brilliant tactic. And and that's why I think Trump was and still is such a threat to the globalists,
Yes.
to China, because bro, if you think about it, he held China accountable, and I knew something was going to happen when he started going, you know what, I'm going to make them pay.
China.
They're going to pay their fair share. Bro, they got, and then when he said, hey, I'm going to drain the swamp, they got together with China, and they
And
said,
what
hey,
happened?
But yeah, exactly. And by the way, and when he did, all the trade, all the stuff, COVID happened, which this
Yep.
is me. This is what Vincent Oshana believes, okay? That I believe that those people and China got together. They had similar interests, and like, listen, we got to get this freaking guy out, because guess what? He's going to win another 4 years, and that's why I think all of a sudden, election year, this crazy thing came out, crippled the world. The NIH and the WHO now have all these powers. They're trying to work on this COVID treaty, which, dude, I think they're all doing it on purpose.
There's another thing that people don't remember is that the Chinese and Taiwan was protesting China. Hong Kong and Taiwan had these major protests. They were out in the streets, Trump, pro-Trump. And that virus came right on time to stop the protests, to stop Trump.
Yeah.
Even
and
in
if
France.
you're a communist country, you have promised to take care of people from the cradle to the grave. What's the best thing you can do to help your budget? Is release something that gets rid of the weak people that are not contributing to your GDP. And if there's a virus that won't kill the healthy people but will the overweight people, the elderly, then that's perfect, isn't it? So that's when you said chess and we're playing Connect Four, or hopscotch with
ladders.
Biden.
And what a great help when those people, the elderly people, you're like, you know what? Put them in the nursing homes. Put homeless people. Get everybody in there and kill everybody. And listen, I'm not going to say the word because Big Brother's always watching us. There's excess deaths happening right now. I've seen some clots in some people's white clots that look like calamari, and nobody's talking about it because nobody can talk about it. But guess what? Do your research, okay? Look, I'm not making this shit up because if you think about it, since we're talking about China just really fast, who's their bitch boy? The WHO. What's his name? Tedros Ghebreyesus, whatever his name is.
Known communist.
Known communist. I love that you said that. He issued a dire warning. Guys, not like a, hey guys, a heads up. You know what dire means? When the World Health Organization head, communist, who's in China's back pocket, says it's inevitable that disease X, okay, he said the history teaches us the next pandemic is a matter of when, not if, okay? Disease X stating that it could be 20 times, guys, you guys were worried about COVID, oh, my throat hurts and Nana's sick. 20 times deadlier than COVID, okay? And let's not, his ties, the Tedros guy, ties to China. He's definitely controlled by the CCP, that's my opinion. While he was Ethiopia's foreign minister from 2012 to 16, he oversaw the borrowing of over $13 billion from China, which has led him to becoming Ethiopia's largest trading partner with China. China campaigned for him to become the chief of WHO in 2017. His background, like you said, the Marxist Tigrayan People's Liberation Front and Biden administration pushing to give WHO the ability to declare pandemic authority without the consent of members states is extremely suspect, if you ask me. He isn't a real doctor. Who the hell? Who is this guy? All right?
Bureaucrat.
Bureaucrat. He's a Fauci guy. He is. And the Gates Foundation is the single largest contributor to the WHO budget, second to the U.S. And I'm going to have Kelly play this clip. Let's not forget how many times Kermit the Gates, they call him Kermit, Mr. Sweater, I don't know who gave this guy authority to go from computers to vaccines. I don't get it. And I know it's not this one, Kelly, it's the other one.
I'm sure vaccines are controlled by computers, so.
So guys, this is Bill Gates, Kermit the Gates, warning us about the next pandemic. Go ahead.
We, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
Dude, if that's not a scary warning.
Look how they smile after that.
Dude, Kelly, can you play that one more time?
That was
guys,
great. You did a great impression of him.
But anybody with a sweater vest?
Watch how they smirk at the end.
Play it one more time, my love.
So we,
look at his wife.
we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
What? Look at that! Holy shit! And Kelly, there's one more, guys. This one's Kelly. How long is the next one? How long is this next video?
It's like a minute.
Play it, guys. Look at this. Look at how he smiles about the next pandemic.
Yeah.
Ready? Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah.
So in the next 5 to 10 years, for the next pandemic, we'll solve all those problems.
You say the next pandemic. There will be another pandemic.
Absolutely. We don't know when. The risk per year, 2%, 3%.
Yeah, he is.
His the next pandemic, and there will be one. There will absolutely be an outbreak
Of course they will.
Of another pandemic.
We definitely will have to face other surprises, black swans, as they are called, maybe different kinds of viruses.
But also there will be a surprise outbreak.
Most of the work we're going to do to be ready for pandemic 2. I call this pandemic 1.
It's
There will
planned.
be
Is that Stephen Colbert?
certainly
Yeah, smiling.
Oh,
Ear
yeah.
to ear.
That's
calls
boy.
of black swans.
Black Swan
The
effect. They're letting you
unpleasant
know.
surprises which
Crisis.
will come
Get to the chopper.
in our way.
Yeah, Kelly, you can shut up. Like, okay, so basically what I'm saying is, this all goes back to Kelly Wong. I don't trust anybody that's not a citizen. The results, the aftermath of something like this, the trickle-down effect, it's not good. What are we talking about? San Francisco, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I'm telling you right now, and I'm gonna be the guy to be like, I told you guys so. I told you so. Because it's gonna make effect. Who's she answering to? Who are you? What's her background? Nobody knows shit about this girl.
You know what's interesting to me is when Trump was saying, this will one day go away, this one day it'll just poof, it'll be gone. And the left was like, no, it won't. Stop, it's not just going to go away. They were so mad at him for saying that.
Remember
But
Nancy
now
Pelosi?
they're saying there's going to be another pandemic. It's coming. We don't know when, but there will be another one. And everyone's just kind of, okay, that's fine.
The amount of people that have just, as we sit here right now, as you guys are watching this at home or in your car, wherever you are right now, there's thousands and thousands of people coming into your country every single day, and we have no idea who the hell they are. They're literally walking in, they're giving them cards, they're giving them phones, they're giving them money. By the way, besides the child trafficking, which I saw something with Dr. Phil, there are so many kids that are going missing, and I just hope all the people that are out there that are, Trump, he said that there's drugs and there's rapists and there's... You guys need to start talking and opening your damn mouths, because it's by the way, the damage has been done. Whoever's going to come here that's going to do something bad to the country, it's too late. But guess what? We can't stop it if you guys wake up and say some shit.